Dragon Ball Evolution. There's a spitball here, free range, because I did have something written out, but I have seemed to have misplaced it. But anyways, getting to the point, if you ever wanted to see a movie that is basically fan fiction by a writer who has never seen anything of anything this is based on, this is the movie. Ass. Starting to the pros, there's actually a couple casting choices in this that are okay. They're not great, but whatever. James Marsters is Piccolo, if you can call that Piccolo. He's okay. He gives it his all, it feels like, but he's barely in the thing to do anything worthwhile, but he tries. And then you have Emmy Rossum, is that her name? She was on Shameless as Bulma, and I think she's a decent casting for Bulma, but at the same time, it's still not really Bulma, kind of, maybe, not really. Nothing about this movie is fucking anything from either the anime or the manga. And then honestly, I think that's all the positives I could think of. I sat here for a bit thinking, and oh my god, this movie. Negatives wise, the CGI, the most obvious thing, is complete and utter crap. It's just horrible. And then they butchered the lore. They can't say things correctly. Like, Namekians are not Namekins. Which Piccolo is it supposed to be, by the way? Is it King Piccolo or is it Piccolo Jr.? Fuck you. Why is Goku not a kid for when they first met? Fuck you. So it's just makes no sense. And then you got Goku is like madly in love with Chi-Chi. That's not exactly how it is. If I remember correctly, like, he loves his family, don't get me wrong, but fighting's his main love. Like, he is all about fighting, and he's oblivious, but not always oblivious. I don't know. And at this, he's all like teenage boy, this and that, and it just makes no sense. And the fights are just choreographed, wired crap, where they're always on a wire, and they're just sitting there doing a kick, and they're just sliding off. And then you have the final fight at the end, and it is just most poorly acted, not really anything, crap. And some reveals happen, boo fucking who, just Goku is really the Ozaru who came here with Piccolo 1,000 years ago. But then he was defeated and Ozaru disappeared, and all of a sudden Goku was a kid 1,000 years later. It makes no sense. There's some sort of explanation, I didn't fucking get it or understand it, and I check out anytime. And it's just poorly done. The whole fight, especially the power, like when Goku does Kamehameha and Piccolo, it is so fucking laughably bad that you just rather go in the stick, just put your toe in a mousetrap. It'd be more entertaining than that crap. And then the actual fist fight, it looks like two fucking fat dudes slapping each other with a piece of bacon. It's stupid as hell. Okay, the fat dude comment's probably a bit too much, nowhere near right. But that being said, back to another thing. And the actor that got to play Goku, he's a good actor and stuff. I see him. I liked him in War of the Worlds and whatnot. But as Goku, I mean, he's not even Goku in general. Don't get me wrong. The character is nowhere near Goku like how he is. Out of all the actors, he's not Goku. No. Roshi, I don't really care too much for Roshi. It makes no sense how Roshi looks younger than Gohan. I can't wrap my head around that one of Grandpa Gohan because I don't get it. But then, of all things, also, why the fuck is Mai with Piccolo? Mai, shouldn't she be with Emperor Pilaf? Why is she here? Of all the characters thrown together, they just put, her. What did they do? Throw darts on a board and land on her then? Makes no sense. And when Goku does turn into the Great Ape at the end, it looks like the most grade B werewolf transformation crap I have ever seen. And to the fact where he barely grows, like in the manga and the anime, he says that when he turns into the Grey Ape, it's like he's a fucking Godzilla size. In this, he's just a little fucking gorilla, not even a gorilla. It's like, I don't know if it's supposed to be a gorilla, a werewolf, whatever the heck that's supposed to be. And he's just sitting there in a little suit, in his little outfit, just chasing them in a poorly done CGI run. That doesn't even last that long because it gets done and it's so cheap and stupid and just mind-boggling. I'm running out of words because I just want to move on from this cop. It's just bad. And then we get to the point where they can't even pronounce anything, like Shenlong. And then he's poorly done. Like that, you tell me, he's this big, giant dragon who can grant any wish you want to a limit, basically, almost. At least I remember correctly. It's been a minute since I've seen anything. But then you finally get Shenlong, and he is just a Temu version that's not really... and he's just poorly looks like crap with the whole bad dragon. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm just going to go ahead and start wrapping up before I start repeating myself on some crap or I stop recording and like, no, let's re-say that. To the point where if you ever decide you want to watch Dragon Ball, don't ever watch this. And if you are a Dragon Ball fan who saw this, I'm sorry. I'm sure you're sorry I watched this too. Like, it's a horrible movie. Terrible movie. And it takes a lot for me to hate a movie. Like, it really does. I could watch a movie most people consider bad. I'll watch it and go, yeah, it was okay. I was entertained. As long as the movie entertains me, that's all that matters to me. This is not entertaining. I'd rather stab myself in the eyes and then go outside and get hit by a semi than watch this again. It's crap. This type of movie I want to turn on when me and my wife are into an argument, turn on, and she'll just leave the room because of how bad this movie is. And then I gotta sit here and deal with it because, well, I turned it on just to win the argument. But anywho, this movie's crap. Don't ever watch it. If you want to watch Dragon Ball, just either read the manga or go straight into the end of the animes. Rather Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, or Dragon Ball Z Kai. Just, you're better off of any of those. So therefore, rating of this movie, I will give a absolute, just jump off a building. You're just better off. This movie is pure garbage, pure ass. That when you no, this movie's crap. Don't ever watch it. And if you really hate anybody so much that you want to put them through hell to where they leave your house, turn the movie on. They will leave your house. And you'll have freedom. And, sorry, I just can't. I'm done talking about this fucking movie. There's so much more I can go and rip into it, but just talking about it, I'm pissed off. So anyways, that's my rating. Don't watch the movie. It's garbage. Pure ass. You'd be better off just playing for Mousetrap. And on that note, I am out of here before I continue to repeat myself and just say, and repeat. So, see ya.